Hi guys, so I'm going to teach you about climate change, okay? According to an online research study from NASA, the Earth is experiencing long, intense heat waves and rising sea levels. So, due to the weather changing so much, it affects the planet, the humans, and the animals. So, I want to go more into that about how it affects the planet, the humans, and animals. Sorry. So, factories that make our clothes and that make the plastic water bottles, that make our, I don't know, plastic toys, all those things, they go inside the ocean and they really, really can hurt the planet. And then maybe potentially go inside us because the fish eat the plastic and then we eat the fish. So, in a book I read by Edward Wilson called Half Earth, it talks about a point of no return. And what that means is if humans don't act now and if we don't change our ways or attempt to help the planet, we could potentially go into a point of no return. So maybe you've seen the movie The Lorax when they cut down all the trees and there's no more trees for anybody, there's no fresh air. That is potentially a point of no return. So we have to be mindful of that. Another point is that it hurts the humans. So frequent floods and droughts are expected during climate change. So what that means is that when floods come, they ruin a lot of our houses and our homes. And when the fires come, they ruin our houses and our homes as well. So with both of those happening all the time, it really, really hurts us. Like, for example, this year alone in 2020, the wildfires burned 4.1 million acres of land. And the floods and the hurricanes destroyed $27 billion worth of stuff, like houses and buildings. So it affects us a lot. And not only is it affecting humans and the planet, climate change is affecting the animals. So in another book I read by Dire Predictions by Michael Mann and Lee Crump, animals can adjust or they will be stranded. So that means that they can adapt to the weather changing or they can die, which is kind of sad. So if animals get caught in the wildfire, the floods, and their habitats and their homes are washed away, they can live without the trees or they can die. Last year in Australia in 2019, 3 billion kangaroos, wildlife, koalas, they were all affected by climate change and potentially died. So I want you guys to think about all these things I told you. I want you to stay informed about what climate change is, how it's affecting these three things: the people, the planet, the animals, and maybe think about how can we help? How can we start buying less toys? How can we recycle? How can we do anything we can to make sure that our planet and everything isn't affected so greatly? I want you guys to really think about that, okay? Because I'm going to leave you with the final thought that I also read in Dire Predictions, that we will do good or harm to our planet. But the answer's in our hands. So we can sit here and act like nothing's happening, which is not really doing any good, more harm. Or we can remember these things that I'm telling you all the time. And, like I said, stay informed and we can change. The answer is in our hand. We can do a lot of things to make the planet a better place, okay guys? So remember to think about all the things I told you today. So for your futures more than mine, for sure. Thank you for listening to me. And if you have any questions, you can ask me at the end, which is about right now, and we'll be able to talk about it after. Okay? Thank you.